Welcome to Sparkler. What are some effective family engagement strategies? Building strong, trusting relationships, fostering clear and consistent communication, respecting differences, empowering families to have a voice in decisions about their own children, spending meaningful time together, truly listening to learn from families, and always incorporating joy and fun into learning. Programs can do all of this with Sparkler. Today we're going to explore two key parts of family engagement. First, how to engage families from the very beginning, helping them sign up and get started with Sparkler. Second, how to use Sparkler to build meaningful, ongoing connections with families once they're already using the app. When Sparkler is new in your school or program, it's important to introduce it in a way that builds understanding and trust. Families need to know what Sparkler is, how it will be used, and why it matters. They need to feel confident that Sparkler is safe and that it will support them throughout their child's early learning journey. It's also important to set expectations. When families understand how your program plans to use Sparkler, they're more prepared and more likely to engage. You may have heard that 3 is the magic number, or even the rule of 7. What does that mean? It means families often need multiple touchpoints before something new truly sticks. That's why successful programs use a variety of ways to introduce Sparkler. Emails, flyers, posters, conversations at pickup and drop-off, messages sent home in backpacks, family events, and even social media. Each of these touchpoints helps build awareness and confidence. And wherever you introduce Sparkler, remember this. Always explain what it is, how you'll use it, and why it matters. You might say, Sparkler is a tool we're using to help families understand how their child is learning and growing, and to give you ideas for simple, meaningful ways to support your child every day. For many families, developmental screening may be new, so it's important to explain that these questionnaires are not tests or diagnoses. They're simply tools to help families better understand their child's development. They highlight strengths and help identify areas where support might be helpful. And Sparkler isn't just about screenings. It's also full of thousands of play-based activities families can do together, anytime, anywhere. Activities designed to grow children's hearts, words, minds, and bodies. Now that we've talked about what Sparkler is, let's talk about something just as important. Trust. Building trust with families is essential. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through other families. When parents share their positive experiences, they become ambassadors. They help others feel comfortable and confident getting started. It's also important to clearly explain privacy. Sparkler is designed for grown-ups, not children. Families are sharing information with you, their provider, not with other parents. Unlike social media platforms, Sparkler is not a social network. It's a private, secure space focused on one thing, helping each family understand and support their own child. Along with trust, setting expectations is key. You might say, we'd like all families to download the app and complete their screenings before conferences. Each week, we'll send you an activity to try at home. We'll review your child's progress and connect with you through Sparkler messages. When families know what to expect, they feel prepared and empowered to participate. Even with a great introduction, some families may still need extra support, and that's completely normal. People have different levels of comfort with technology. Here are a few ways to help. Share a simple step-by-step video. Host an in-person event where families can sign up together. Provide a shared device like an iPad, or even help set up accounts remotely through the dashboard. Every small step makes a difference. Now that families are signed up, let's talk about how Sparkler helps you stay connected. Remember those core engagement strategies? Building relationships, communicating clearly, listening deeply, and making learning joyful. Sparkler is designed to support all of them. Let's look at how. Sparkler helps families know, play, and grow. Families learn about child development, they understand their own child's progress, and they discover simple strategies to support learning. Through play, families use thousands of activity ideas to build skills together. And as they engage, they earn sparkles, tracking their progress and celebrating growth. Most importantly, Sparkler creates two-way communication. Families can reach out with questions, and you can respond with guidance, activities, and support. When families complete screenings, they gain insight into their child's development, what skills are emerging, what's coming next, and how they can help. When you review results together, you're building a partnership, listening, sharing, planning together. Screenings give us a snapshot in time. But growth happens every day through interaction, play, and connection. That's where Sparkler's activity library comes in. You can suggest activities to reinforce learning from school, support specific skills, or simply help families enjoy meaningful time together. On the dashboard, you can see what families are doing, which activities they've completed, how the child responded, and what families are noticing. Families track their progress by tapping "We did it." They share feedback and build a digital scrapbook of their journey. And they're sharing all of this with you, so you can respond, guide, and celebrate with them. It becomes a cycle, listening, learning, growing together. You can also connect Sparkler to your curriculum, sharing activities that align with what children are learning in your program. Families can scan QR codes, open activities instantly, and continue learning at home. At the heart of all of this is one powerful idea: conversation. Two-way messaging, listening, responding, building relationships. You can bring Sparkler to life through events, playstations, family nights, and creative engagement. Make it visible, make it fun, make it meaningful. Thank you for using Sparkler to support and engage the families you serve. If you have questions or need support, we're here for you. Together, we can help every child learn, grow, and thrive.